Alright everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to the Trading Road to Glory. And this episode is going to be the final episode of the series. There is reasons behind that, one of them being I'm starting a new series to go with it that I'm really excited to bring out, and I'm hoping you will all enjoy that too. That will be starting very soon. But for now, let's just go over the rest of what we did before it came to the decision to make this the last episode. We did sell our team from last episode after we got those rewards. And this is a new one we came up with for our last week that we played of FUT Champions. So we'll just get into this team. Starting off in nets, this time we've gone for Ter Stegen. In the last two teams I did use Oblak. I was going to use him this team, but Ter Stegen got the chemistry I needed. In right back this time we've got João Cancelo, the 83 rated one. And beside him in centre back, Rafael Varane. He's made a return. And beside him, Samuel Umtiti. And a left back, Andrew Robertson. Then in the right hand side in CDM, I've gone for Matuidi, links of Cancelo, and one of the cams. Then the left defensive mid, I've got Fabinho. Again, he's just one of the most solid CDMs in the game. Then into the cam spots on the right hand side, we're going for Paulo Dybala. And in the central one, that's where Steven Gerrard has gone. Aubameyang on the left. And up top, we're going for Aguero. So yeah, that is what it looks like in all its glory. Pretty much in game, we're using the exact same thing, but just pretty much switching Dybala and Aubameyang around. Of the left foot on the left hand side and the right foot on the right hand side. So we can go for those crosses. And then same pretty much with Matuidi and Fabinho. Then occasionally switch to the 4-1-2-1-2. The narrow one to have Dybala and Cam, Aguero and Aubameyang up top, Fabinho and CDM, and then Matuidi and Gerrard as the central mids. And yeah, we're just quickly here doing an SBC for a mega pack when FUT Birthday started. And then along with FUT Birthday came the Prime Moments Steven Gerrard SBC. That's one of the other reasons I've decided to end the series, because you know I had to do it. It was my low-key next big goal for the series that I wanted to end on. The SBC came out. I had this Ruud van Nistelrooy in my club that I used once. Didn't like him. I mean, he's Ruud van Nistelrooy. Not exactly a Liverpool legend, is he? And I also knew that I could sell my normal 91 rated Prime Gerrard and then be able to afford all the teams using some untradables for the full Prime Moments 92 rated Steven Gerrard SBC. So I went ahead to do it. Quickly opened the mega pack there, got a Yaramendi. Nothing really exciting. But did open up the 100k pack straight away instead of just doing the whole SBC first. And then in the 100k pack, we do get a walkout. Spanish centre mid, it is Thiago. And he's going for like 30k on the market, so just stuck on the transfer list for now. But as you can see here, the 91 Gerrard did sell on for only 850k. After we spent 1.1 million on him, but it still left us with 870k there to do the rest of the SBCs, which we do as we go through them here. So the bronze and silver ones, not the most interesting. World class, same thing goes there. 2 informs, 9 rare players, 84 rated. You can see it there on screen. Need 1 inform. Use the Bois that I got in red last episode. I'll go through the prices of these ones because they are more expensive. And you see which ones are sort of untradeable and stuff like that. So you get a broader idea of how much I did spend on it in the end. Yeah, there were quite a lot of squads to trade in here. There's an 85, an 86, an 87, and an 88. But yep, there we have it. The Prime Moment Steven Gerrard has been done. There he is walking out. Captain, fantastic. And now we're just quickly opening the packs here that we got for him. I'm not going to go to live commentary because there's nothing really that great. Pretty much the best pack I got was in this second one here, which is pretty dumb because it's just a gold players pack with 1 rare player in it. And we got Ederson. This is the only walkout we got. Got a couple 84s and 83s right the rest of them. Raul, Albiol, Strootman. Honestly, nothing really that good. This is about 5 games into this week of FUT Champs. I don't really have much footage of that because obviously this is the last episode. I want to sort of wrap everything up. I want to get the next one started. And after everything from the pack sold, I ended up with 150k. So I stopped the Gerrard in there, bought a new goalkeeper for the team. That is Courtois. You know, come up against him many times in FUT Champions and he just doesn't concede. But yeah, we're just going to go in the first match we played with this Gerrard. You can see the team we're up against. It's a pretty nice team. It's a Premier League team, so it's not the most imaginative. But he's got some nice sort of not used that often special cards. The squad builders, Jamie Vardy, the 86 inform Arnautovic, Shaqiri's Champions League card. And we're the ones who get the first chance. It's Dybala running down the left wing. I'll whip it across. It finds Aubameyang and I just nod it down. Goes past Fabinho, but it does find Aguero and he just rolls into the corner. Then in the second half, the next big chance came, but unfortunately it wasn't me. It was Gabriel Jesus against me, and he just pegs the top corner. Nothing really we can do about that. And then again, the next chance after that came from this team. This time it was Vardy. Scores so easily there. But after that goal, we just switched gear, and 2 minutes after it, our subbed on Torres gets a bit of luck to bounce on through there, hits it off the post, and it just creeps into the side netting. But pretty much from kickoff, I concede yet again. But a few minutes after that, our other subbed on player, Mo Salah, is played through. He skips away from Van Dijk, a tramp it across. Aubameyang brings us level. And yeah, this game is just all over the place pretty much, because we're on the attack again. Salah runs it down the byline, dinks it in. Torres is there. The first shot saved was pretty poor, but our final sub-done player, Ibrahimovic, finishes off the rebound. But we're not done. Gerrard rolls it in to Fernando Torres. A cheeky wee chip, and we're 5-3 up. And yeah, that is that game. Do win 5-3, and that is the only Foot Champs game that I've been able to show pretty much. Didn't really play that many games, I just played to get gold 3 again. But yeah, we did sell that team there, and we're up to 390k now, with Aubameyang still to go. And now we'll just get on to the rewards that we got there. Gold 3, along with our rank 1, Division 4 Rivals rewards. And yeah, let's hop in the live commentary and see who we get in the red picks. So yeah, here we go. Alrighty, just the 2 1 of 3 once again. Let's go for the second one here for the first one. Oh, fuck! Nah, I'm not having it. How? I've had to take round on there and Hazard popped up. Right, sweet. Nothing really topped that. Let's get Pogba in the other one. That's not Pogba. You know what? Nico Schultz, taking him. 84 rated. He's left mid this time, but I mean, alright, that is amazing. Okay, and yeah, we're back into the post-com. The actual packs themselves are actually pretty woeful. I didn't really get anything worth like shouting about. That was until the last pack. As you can see here, open up, we get the walkout. French, centre back, Raphael Varane. And to make this better, that was in a tradable pack. That was from the Foot Champs rewards, not the untradable Rivals ones. Okay, so now we're just quickly trading in the foot swaps that we did get that month. And trade them in for the Suso. And once he walked out there, I realised one of those 80 plus player picks was sitting there. Didn't expect it, but opened it. And look at that, Felipe Luis. And yeah, they were really giving out, so I did a full batch of them again. There's all who I got. The informed Luis Alberto, Nemanja Matic, couple of 83s, couple of 84s with there as well. Again, another batch of 3, Laporte, Sewell, and an 85 inform, Hamdallah. And then Aubameyang did eventually sell on for 50k. We're just under 450k now, which, like, what? But then, out came the mid-icon upgrade. So you know I had to do that. 84 out of team. We're using the Luis Alberto. I did have a quick team that I tried out with like Luis Alberto in that one. You can see Felipe Anderson there too. Played a few games. But it ended up not really being that great online. Day of Rivals. It was fun, but it wasn't really worth showing. And most of the games came from squad battles when I was trying to do different foot swap stuff and different weekly objectives. The 85 rated team, that Hamdallah went in there. So this is one of the reasons why I did do this SBC. I had the informs ready to trade in, so it drastically took down the price. Still costed quite a hefty chunk, about 250k-ish maybe even 300 actually. The 86 rated one there, that's where the Suso went. You can see there that Buffon actually is untradeable as well. I got that in our player pick. Those player packs just gave out. I did another batch of player picks, and you can see there how unreal they were. Modric, like, what? As well as Brahimi, another 85 rated player. Fine. But you just blast through the 2 player packs, because they're pretty useless. And now we'll just hop in the live commentary as we do the actual icon pack. Let's see who we get. Alright, what do you reckon? I'm guessing we're either going to get another Ruud van Nistelrooy or the 89 rated Gerrard. Watch our luck just do that to us. Alright, here we go. Be a decent nation. Be like Brazil. Romania. Right, Hadji. That's not too bad, is it? What rating is he? Is he 87? 89? Oh, here. He don't look that bad. Does he still have 5-star weak fit? Just a 4. Still though, I'll use him. Like, that isn't too bad. I know it's not really one of the most expensive ones. Like, what's he going on the market? 700? Oh, 350. Yeah, it's not really. You look at the other things I could have got. It's probably better than our baby icon one. Dude, I'm actually happy with that. Alright, so yeah, that Hadji is very decent there. And again, we're doing another SBC here now. This time it's the flashback Jackson Martinez. His old team this season, back in the old days, was ridiculous. It was so good. Even his base card back then. You can see the price sort of I paid from there. Around 100k, pretty much. And there he is. The big man himself. Absolutely unreal. And just quickly, was meaning to have a completely separate episode for it, but I reckon it would be a pretty boring one to watch. We have done the weekly objectives. I said it would be boring because the lag I was getting in the single matches for that Guarin, it was unplayable, never mind unwatchable. But we did eventually do it. And the Boateng, I'm linking with Savage. I just ended up backing out of games and went 2-0 down because I just wanted to get it over and done with. Pretty sure I nearly relegated myself twice in the process. But we do have them. If you want to see quickly the team I was using, it was just a little mess around team. You can see it there. I'm pretty certain that the 3-back was the reason for getting destroyed by every single team in the same division. But we got it in the end, that's all that matters. And it does say information in the game, but it just doesn't say that way. I would have just put Gerrard down CDM, Royce up top with Götze in behind, maybe even swap those two around. Schultz actually surprised me. I only really did the 3-back formation to try out the Schultz. And it was decent. I did a half Serie A, half German, just so I can do the Boateng, Milinkovic, Savage all in one go pretty much, which it did eventually in the end. Took a couple extra tries to get the last German win, but Royce and Götze supplied. I may as well show off the team I've been using recently, which came in very handy after doing that Guarin and the Jackson Martinez, you know, for the foot swap with the objective where I had to score Colombians. I built this just before it came out, so it worked very nicely for me. In game though, this is how it looks for us. It's the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, Jackson Martinez up front, Torres up top. Fabian pretty much always plays CDM, well for this team he did anyway. The Cam and the two center mid is constantly swapped. Gerrard is brilliant there. It's probably my favourite way when I've got Gerrard and Cam after I've played a few games with it. And Freddie Guarin I used a couple of times there just to get the foot swap thing, because that gives us the two Colombian attacking options. And yeah, that is where I'm going to end the episode, and that is where I'm going to end the series. I know, and I really do apologise for how abrupt the ending is. I was constantly looking for a place to end it, but I really want to start the new series, and the main end point for me really was once we got that Gerrard and play our last week of Foot Champions. I'm actually really happy I actually got a chance to do that as well. So I want to give you all a massive thank you for the support throughout the series. Without you, I definitely wouldn't have got this team done. This team itself on screen that I've just built, it's different, it's fun, but I can assure you if I didn't do this series I wouldn't ever have it. That prime moment's Gerrard. Like, I was only aiming for the 91 and I got the 92, and that definitely wouldn't happen without your support. So yeah, thank you all so much for that. You guys generally have no idea how much I appreciate it, and I really do hope you enjoyed the series. I had a massive bit of fun doing all the trading and stuff, eventually using the team, and we're in no ways done with this actual club itself. So I'm going to quickly just mention what the sort of deal is with the new series that's going to be starting. It's going to be a more sort of trading feature in one. We're going to be going through testing out different methods, that sort of thing, helping you guys know which ones sort of work the best, how to probably do them, and different ways of making coins. Maybe even make these coins together. I don't want to give away too much just yet, because it is still in the works. But if you enjoyed this one, I can almost guarantee you'll like the next one. So yeah, before I go here, once again, just a massive thank you. I really do hope you enjoyed the series. And if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video. And if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. And if you haven't already, I'm going to have links in the description and the end screen to the other series that we've got going on Pro Clubs and Career Mode. That's the Pro Clubs Road to Division 1 and the Online Career Mode. So yes, that is it from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.